definitely need to just like reset and recharge everything and just take it easy.
I see the crystal raindrop.
Happy Friday, fertility fam. Hi, how are you guys doing? If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. What's up, fertility fam? Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. Today is Friday, May 4th, which means tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. I'm meant to go hiking, but I am dog tired. I was up late 2 nights with Tanika TTC, and I had a blast talking to her. It was great that we got to connect in person. We've chatted on the phone before and texted, but there's nothing like a good warm hug. I'm a California girl, so I like to hug, and she was accommodating. But yeah, I am sleepy. I have a full day today. I'm gonna have lunch with the known donor, and then I've got back meetings. Last meeting in Brooklyn with the attorney to go over the known donor agreement. So that's really at the lunch. I'm just gonna do like a sanity check on all the deal points and make sure we're in agreement. The less back and forth we have to do, the less expensive it is. And at the end of the day, none of us is beholden to do it, right? Like, we don't have anything to lose. It's not like one or the other is holding anyone hostage. At any point we can, before we sign it, decide it's not for either of us, and I'll go back to doing what I was doing and he'll go back to doing what he was doing. So I know some people were worried about that, but it's there's nothing to be lost, only things to be gained. So the agreement is a formality. Doubt will ever end up in court or in mediation, but it's just a piece of paperwork, and it helps get the agreements out and the conversation clear about wants, needs, and desires, to have it in writing. So that's why I'm a fan of agreements. Yeah, so it's Friday. I've got to get some rest at some point. I'm going to yoga tonight. This is my first time back since talking to the instructor about my feelings about being in class with the pregnant person. So we'll see how that goes. And it's a little chilly. Well, it's overcast, it's not chilly. It was 90-something degrees yesterday, and today it's meant to rain around 8 p.m. Thanks, New York. So yeah, we'll see what that ends up being like. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Bye.
Hi, fertility fam! Happy Friday again. I've made it home. I went to restorative yoga tonight. It was amazing. I fell asleep on the second part, or the first pose, and yeah, it feels good. She gave me a book to do. It is called Receptiveness, a Yogic Approach for Fertility. And can you see that? I need to read it and then I'll talk to you guys about it. But it's some different things. She advised me to practice the restorative yoga for at least 20 minutes a day. So I plan to do that in the morning. I think that makes the most sense to start my day off with that. And the idea is to spend more time in my sympathetic nervous system, and the more I do it, the easier it is to get into it, and then my body is not so stressed. Yeah, she said she could tell that I was exhausted, and unprompted from me, I didn't come in and say, oh, I'm so tired. She said, how was your week? I was like, it was great. It wasn't too hectic at work, which it wasn't. Today was a little bit, but it was more, people were rescheduling things. But yeah, so unprompted by me, you know, she could tell after class that I was exhausted, so that's not good. And I am. I mean, I was hanging out for good reason until like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 nights in a row, and let's face it, the old gray mare ain't what she used to be. So yeah, so I want to practice getting into my parasympathetic nervous system, and just like, if you're not clear on what the difference is between your non-parasympathetic, it's when you're not in fight or flight mode, right? So like, I live in New York, I'm running around, I'm running around at work, I'm running around the city, and your body, like in ancient times, would go into fight or flight because it figured it needed to preserve you, right, to help you stay alive. And so it was either ready to take off or ready to fight. And so I feel like my body is in fight mode a lot of the time, just getting in and out of the subway, and just by nature of being type A personality. And so the more that I can practice the yoga, and the more that I can get into my parasympathetic, where everything is relaxed and my endocrine system gets to rest and my adrenals are not fatigued, the better for me, right? Because then the more that I'm in fight mode, the more that I'm taxing my adrenals, the more that I'm disrupting my hormones. And so obviously not good for fertility. So yeah, but you know, easier said than done. That's the plan. After talking to Tanika TTC last night, one of my things is I need to be better about taking care of myself. And I was talking to her about it, but I was like, you know, I used to be better about it, and I haven't been as much, so I'm going to practice that more. I think the only thing that I'm really doing for myself as of late is the acupuncture, and I think I need to start doing more yoga, continue the acupuncture, get back on the diet, because I think I was looking at the diet, and I shouldn't call it a diet, I should just say healthier living, but I was thinking of it as a diet, and I was thinking of it as a punishment and a restriction. And so I think I was rebelling against it because of that. I was meant to start my diet when I came back from my mom's, and I haven't. I've been back, what's today, the 3rd? And I came back, I don't know, 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I need to take good care of myself, be loving to myself, mother myself, and stop being so hard on myself. I think subconsciously I was getting annoyed that I wasn't getting pregnant, and I was like blaming myself. It's not my fault. I'm doing everything I can, and I just got to get back on the right track. So we live and we learn day by day. I went to my P.O. box today. It's my first P.O. box pickup, and I got these lovely gifts. This is a magnet. It's from Mrs. Living in Hope, and I'm trying to read it. It's Trinidad and Tobago. And it's got a little, it's a little flip-flop, and it's got sand in the bottom of it, which is cute. And then there's this, which I'm actually not quite sure what it is, but I'm going to open it up. It's cute. I don't know. Let me know. Is it meant to be like a talisman, or, good luck? Or maybe it's a key ring, which is perfect because I just broke my other key ring. How fortuitous. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Oh, thank you. And it says, I love Trinidad and Tobago. I haven't been to Trinidad yet, but I gotta get there. Hey, that's, what, isn't Cardi B when her mom is, Trinidadian, right? I told you guys, my mom is obsessed with her, so I have been boning up on my Cardi B information. And she sent me this nice card. I won't read it, but it was very thoughtful, and I'm grateful for that. So thank you, Mrs. Living in Hope. And you were thanking me, but I get as much from you as I give, and so I appreciate it. Without you guys, I'm just sitting in my living room talking to myself, right? So thank you guys for watching and being interested in my journey and riding along with me. I think of it as we are sharing our journeys together. A lot of you guys share, and I appreciate that. I try to help you guys. I know you guys give me information, like you guys were giving me information this week about the semen analysis, right? Because I haven't had that experience. So it's like the world is big enough that we can all share information. Not one of us has to know it all, and we probably don't. So I think the more that we can connect and have that sort of synergy, we all can work toward getting those babies. Let's get those babies, ladies. So yeah. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I did put the P.O. box up because you guys had asked about it. Please do not feel obligated to buy me anything. It's a nice sentiment, but I certainly am not soliciting things from you guys. Yeah, so that's all I have to say about that. Alright, I'm gonna relax. I have a little bit of editing to do. I was meant to go hiking tomorrow, and I'm on the fence if I should rest or not, given my talk with my yoga instructor tonight. We'll see. We'll see. I definitely need to just like reset and recharge everything and just take it easy. And make a decision about whether I'm going to move forward with the next cycle. I think this next one I should sit out and just like let everything reset, cut out the drinking, and because I had, you know, as you guys know, I have introduced alcohol back into my diet where I hadn't had it the last quarter of last year. So I have to figure it out. I don't know if I should completely cut it out or if it's like a special treat. I was beginning to feel like my whole life was consumed by TTC, meaning I couldn't travel, certain foods I couldn't have any alcohol, and I'll have that when I get pregnant, but it can't be every month. I also have to find that balance. I think that's kind of my theme right now, is like finding balance and taking care of myself. So yeah, right? I hope you guys think about that for yourselves too. And if you already know, please let me know if you found balance and if you figured out a way to take care of yourself. Please let me know. Or like little things that you're doing to take care of yourself. Like, are you taking baths, getting massages, meditating, writing in a journal? Let me know down below, like how you kind of keep yourself centered and balanced through all of this, through this roller coaster ride of infertility and trying to get that baby. Right? All right, ladies, I won't keep you. It's Friday. Enjoy yourself. I will talk to you later. Bye. Baby dust to you all.
I see crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when I